tension is only escalating in Minneapolis as smoke billows from dozens of fires. Military trucks and National Guard soldiers start patrolling the streets. It's the aftermath of a third straight night of, at times, violent protests in the city following the police killing of George Floyd. On Friday, the state governor condemned the looting and encouraged protesters to demonstrate peacefully, though he empathized with their anger.
The ashes are symbolic of decades and generations of pain, of anguish, unheard. Much like we failed to hear George Floyd as he pleaded for his life as the world watched.
The Minnesota governor also issued an apology for an untimely incident involving police and another African American earlier in the day.
Do you mind telling me why I'm under arrest, sir?
While reporting live on air, CNN journalist Oscar Jimenez was handcuffed and arrested without an explanation. He and his two other colleagues were later released. Meanwhile, former President Barack Obama broke his silence, saying the country must do better to address the status quo.
We have to remember that for millions of Americans, being treated differently on account of race is tragically, painfully, maddeningly normal, whether it's while dealing with the healthcare system, or interacting with the criminal justice system, or jogging down the street, or just watching birds in a park.
Protesters had vowed to continue demonstrating until those responsible for George Floyd's death were arrested. On Friday, the officer seen kneeling on his neck was finally charged with third-degree murder and manslaughter, with the public prosecutor saying he expects to eventually file charges against the three other officers involved.